It's storming outside. It slowed down a little bit. But you know what? I have plans. I'm a busy man. I wanted to stream at 1 o'clock, and I'm gonna stream at 1 o'clock. I'm not gonna let nature tell me what to do. I wear these sweaters when it's 80 degrees outside. Maybe when it's 90, I negotiate with a long sleeve shirt. But that ain't gonna stop me until it, like, disconnects me, which, if I get disconnected, I'm not going back online. But if I get disconnected, just assume a problem happened. Anyway, I've got a number of stuff to do uh, on this stream. So the indie world, basically like Nintendo Direct, but set aside for indie games, happened today. And I'm going to go over general thoughts on that, as long, or as well as play SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. I just had to be sure I had all those words in the proper order. Yeah. Alright. Let's hope this works. Looks good so far. Alright, so we have this game. Forgot to switch over stuff to what you call it. There we go. To the headphones, there we go. I'm gonna see if I can lower the volume on that just a wee bit. Yeah, so we got a Jet Set Radio indie inspiration. And I've never been big on these kind of games. I think you guys kind of gathered that from Wii Ski and stuff like that. I played SFX when I was a little younger. I never actually played Jet Set Radio, but Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, objectively a really good start to the stream. And then, like, for a lot of the games, they kind of gave like little dev talks and stuff, so that's cool for those developers. But yeah, that's gonna be a next year thing. I found this one to be interesting. So it's like, there's a lot of like picture taking games and stuff, or maybe not a lot of them, but like I think this is the first one I've ever seen like go in like a 2D-ish direction, but it's like isometric 3D, which looks really cool. And yeah, like this is definitely a game that if it gets on limited run games, I'll play it. Just, or, well, not even just play it, I'll buy it. I mean, it's limited run, of course. I don't know, depending on how things go, I could go for getting it. Just like as a download thing. Because I'm more willing to do that now, especially if I'm doing it based on like game content or stream stuff. But yeah. This one got my attention real hard. I never heard of Loop Hero until recently. Or I guess not, yeah, recently, like an hour ago. And I like this kind of game where it's like it's turn-based, but like there's like a card thing to it. If I understand it right. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's definitely cards. I'm very glad I clicked at that specific point, because it did say cards in the tutorial, so that's very cool. I mean, I don't have balance or skill, but some people do. I'll probably just wing it. Then this game that we have, I don't even remember this one. What's this one about? We got... Oh, okay. It's like a steampunk boat, so steampunk is always cool. It's like steampunk's a really cool like a offhand genre for me. Like I'm usually more into like general fantasy, but steampunk just has like a very interesting like. I'm curious. That's probably the best way I can describe my interest in Steampunk, but yeah, this looks good. I mean, maybe I'll skip to gameplay if there is some of that. Oh, I missed the game name. Oh, okay, yeah, I've briefly heard of it. That's cool. Alright, so that's very neutral for me. Like, if I wasn't doing the talking stuff for the internet, I'd probably be like, oh, alright, and then next thing. This one is, I'm not even sure how to feel on this one. Like, it doesn't make me feel weird, but it's just like, I look at it and I'm not sure how to process it, but I don't know, I'm not the target audience for this. But I think if I understand it right, yeah, I was never sure how to process it, but hey, Necro Barista Final Pour. We're getting there in real life. It's slowed down quite a bit. Let's see. Oh. Alright. So, okay. This looked interesting to me. Like, okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like a Zelda style like fighting thing or if it was gonna be like a Harvest Moon type of thing. Which I think I've considered doing like an idea on like why I like My Sims, but I'm not a big fan of like other life simulator games. And I think the main thing is like I think these are more wacky. It's like you're playing a blueberry. It's awesome. Oh, this one was definitely... I'm not the kind of guy to do dating simulators. But, like... I mean... yeah, he's hot. That's what I could really say about it. Yeah. And the gameplay does actually look pretty okay. Oh, maybe not even... Like, it does look good. Oh! Oh, it's a sequel, but it's a prequel. But it has the two, which implies a sequence going to the next step. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know that much about Axiom Verge. It's like, it's a Castlevania type of game, right? The only thing I really know about it is, like, the last game on Wii U was Axiom Verge, and that's, like, one expensive game. But, like... You can enjoy games for, you know, not collector's reasons. I have to remind myself of that on occasion. And then we got... Oh, yeah. I was very happy on this one. Like, I'm a huge Shovel Knight guy. Like, my first Amiibo was Shovel Knight. Like, right here. Got it right here. I knew this was coming up. Like, because obviously I watched the stream live and now I'm doing, like, my takes on it. But, like... Oh my gosh, Shovel Knight, so good. But yeah, it's a puzzle game and a dungeon crawler, both genres I'm very fond of, and I should probably play at least a couple of puzzle games at some point. Like, what puzzle games do I really have? Like, I don't know. I'll find something. I at least have. Well, I mean, I have Switch Online, so I automatically have access to Tetris. So. That's good. Alright, there's a lot of words. Let's get back to what's the main highlight here. The thing I wanted to show off more than anything else. I'm prepared. I'm ready for this. I'm gathering them right here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Scrap Knight. Was that like female Tinker Knight? I'm wondering if Scrap... Okay, yeah, they kept the name. I was gonna say, like, I know in Ireland, Tinker is like a really offensive, profane term. So I wonder how they handled that, or if they just left it as Tinker Knight and they were like, hey, 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 hey. I don't know. I could probably look it up. Let's see. Oh, any of the Shovel Knight amiibo figures. So I got Shovel Knight, and I bought the 3-pack. As soon as I saw it at a Best Buy, I was like, yep, this is where my allowance is going. Right here. They're my favorite amiibos, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's not fully true. There's the Yoshi's Woolly World amiibos. I like Wolflink because of sentimental reasons. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have this game too. Which, the only thing I have to comment on is it looks really cozy. Not my kind of thing, but good job on that. And then, but yeah, this is Islanders, so that's cool. And let's see, right here we have a new tactical RPG. I guess it's a spin-off of Metal Slugs, which I don't know really much about. Like, I've seen it on PlayStation Now. I've seen like people in like the 5 to 10 year older than me category, like I guess people in their 30s, you know, the 90s kids or whatever. Big fans of the Metal Slug series, but I never really got into it myself. But like, I'd be willing to look into it just a little bit more for the sakes of like a tactical RPG, especially if it's a good one. But like, I mean, even just visually speaking, it looks good. Like, it'll probably be like, I think of like almost 2 categories for tactical RPGs, and I haven't played a ton of them, but it's like there's Fire Emblem ones where it's like the turns are based on, you have like one guy, or yeah, Fire Emblem is like, okay, it's the army's turn, then it's your turn, then the army's turn, then it's your turn, or whatever. Or I guess your army, the enemy army, and stuff like that. Like, turns are done in groups. Well, I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics, so maybe I shouldn't say Final Fantasy Tactics just for the sake of I haven't played. Well, like, what's the name of the game? Shining Force. There we go. Shining Force is done like, okay, it's like one of your it's one of your character's turn, and then it's like, oh, there's this enemy up here, that's his turn, and then another enemy also has a turn, but then, you know, one of your other characters has a turn. I think that's a better design format. So I kind of am more interested in, like, you know, these type of games than the Advanced Wars games, which I think both look good, but I think Advanced Wars might suit me a little better. Mainly because I'm not super familiar with, like, the Metal Slug universe. And I'm mostly wowed by the pixel art. I'm not as much, like, I don't know, it's like, I'll get to the, like, a point where there's, like, more 2D art kind of stuff. Let's see, here we go. It's coming up. Okay, next, oh. That's not how geology works. Yeah, okay, like, oh, I'll get it next time. Alright, pausing skills, go! Yeah, like that kind of thing, like, looks really good, just like, not my, I don't know, I kind of like cartoonier stuff more than, like, anime. But, like, I'll give it a look. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just let the rest of this play out. So, yeah, it's looks cool, and like that guy looks awesome. Like, ooh. Like, that's how you make a freaking enemy. And then right here we got, oh yeah, we have Tetris. Tetris Effect Connect. Something approximating to that. And like, I did not know about Tetris Effect. Like, So for me, there's Tetris, and then there's uh Tetris on the DS where there's like fun mini games and stuff like that. Um, and like had like a Mario level in there somewhere where like it provided a few more modes, and then I have Tetris Worlds down here, and it's terrifying. I'll be sure to play it on stream at some point, but like, uh, oh, and then you have Tetris, uh, what was Tetris 99? There we go. That's the name of it. But this looks like I was watching this and I was legitimately like, what? Bruh. The entire time, because I'm just like, this looks nuts. Like, there's 3 screens combined into one of them across for 3 different players. And look, you got a freaking stag and like a scorpion maybe. I don't even know what the frick that is. That a monkey? Oh. It's nuts. Let's just put it that way. And then we're gonna get like a on some other games that are coming out. So Astroneer, I've heard. I think like my dad really likes No Man's Sky, and I'm not sure if this would be something like he could go for, but like, oh yeah, the winery thing. Yay! I'm old enough for that. And then Slime Rancher, which pretty neat. I don't know. I might play. If I were to play it, I'd probably play it on like PlayStation 4 because that's cheaper on there. Lumberjack is a really good pun, and I want to appreciate it as much as freaking possible. Curious Expedition 2. It kind of reminds me of Has Been Heroes with its like art style a little bit, where it's like it's kind of gritty, but it still has like a little bit of color to it, and like I like how you have a dinosaur party member. Gang Beasts will probably just get on PlayStation 4. Unless I'm like really considering going online with it, because I mooch off of my dad's online, but I have to be online on his account. Yeah. Oh, and then what we got next? Oh yeah. I guess this was like the big deal game. Eastward, yeah. Which it does look good. And it's like one top-down action RPG. So yeah, it's pretty neat. We got that stuff going on. Like, I don't think it got me as hyped up as it probably did for other people. But like, does look good. I really liked the Chucklefish logo. That's so cute. Anyway, so yeah, that was Nintendo Indie Direct. Hey, thanks for watching the video. I'm sure I'll play at least 2 of the games that appeared in this indie world, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video.